Hey everyone, I just wanted to give you all a reminder before the video began that today at 3 p.m. I'm going to go live on my Twitch channel that's in Eastern time zone. So we're going to do a scythe guide there live. I don't think I'll end up uploading it to YouTube. However, I did hit my sub goal, so make sure you check it out. Link's going to be in the description and comments probably, so see you there hopefully. Oh man, I just woke up and I need to make a video. So, I haven't done this one yet, but there's a creature in this game. Some say he's the deadliest frog in the world. That's Wu Shang, the Rano crossover. Alright, so this character is an interesting one because right now, Spear, people are like saying Spear isn't that great, which I completely disagree with. I think Spear's fine. And they say gauntlets are like really, really good, which I think gauntlets can sometimes be a little overrated. Yeah, the 3-piece is like really, really, really good, but the counters to gauntlets still exist and they're still super solid. So it's just that gauntlets got brought up to the level of everything else for the most part, and Spear just had a couple changes, mainly that double D-Light one getting messed up. Not even messed up, maybe it was on purpose, but D-Light is more consistent, and however double D-Light just doesn't work always now. So it's a little weird of a trade-off. I don't know, like I said, if that was on purpose or not, but either way, I still think Spear is like really, really, really fire. And that weapon combination is just like, I don't know, this character is, I think, by far my favorite right now. I've played him for 2 years, I think, mainly in 2s at first, but this year I really started playing him in 1v1s, and I gotta say, probably one of the best choices I ever made, just because, like, I don't know, he's so loaded signature wise. Like, side sig on Spear is crazy good, and N sig also is really good. Even D sig on Spear, if you set it up right, which it's kind of hard to do, it's super rewarding, and the damage you get off of it is pretty filthy. Alright, gauntlets. I mean, I think the whole gauntlet kit is just insane. Now, to be fair, like I said, I have been playing this character for a long time, so that is a long time to, like, or 2 years is a long time to, like, figure out kind of what I have to do with every signature, when I can use it, you know, how it's useful. And I gotta say though, I always thought D-Sig was like really good, but to me it seems like some people, at least like I remember like Taza casting one time. Now, you know, Taz is no top player, but he does know his stuff about Brawl a little bit. And I remember him saying like, oh, like he was just shocked. It was interesting to me that he was shocked that D-Sig on gauntlets was actually considered to be like bad, because D-Sig on gauntlets to me is probably the most used signature on the whole entire kit. I just think the D-Sig on gaunts is incredible. It catches so many dodges. You can do like sidelight into D-Sig and it's gonna catch like at least a few different dodges. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but it's like a good opening read type thing if you're not sure where they're gonna exactly dodge on gaunts. So definitely use it. Side sig, I mean, it's a spiking signature. Any signature that spikes is always going to be better, I would say, for the most part, unless it sends like completely horizontal. Yeah, spiking stuff, I like to do like end light into side sig like I did there. Just pretty much anything that pushes them a little bit away, and then run up and do like side sig. Sometimes end sig is interchangeable too, but usually if it's like an end light, especially if they're like orangish health, like at this point it's still too late, but if they're like orangish health, you can kind of set up for an earlier kill, and it's just really, 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 really good, especially considering it also not only is a spiking sig, but it has the 2 punches to get hit by. Now, when it comes to like 1v1 and 2v2s, like I said, I play this character in 2s at first mainly. It started with Remy, I actually think, which is crazy to think it was, you know, that long ago, but I remember trying to find characters, and Shang was one that came to mind. And I just remember thinking, oh, wow, wait, this character's like really, really good. Not to mention gauntlets are super solid right now. And I also just really, really enjoy playing him. That was the biggest thing. I think with anything in the game, just play a character you enjoy, right? Like find just what you really enjoy and can like grind and get good at. Because otherwise, if you're just like playing Wushang because X signature is broken, then you know it's kind of pointless if you don't like the character. Because that's kind of what I did with Bryn more recently. With Bryn, like I know Bryn is crazy good, right? And I think like Bryn Axe neutral sig is insane, but I just don't enjoy the character, and that was a big thing. All right, it's got a little string there. He's dead. Now, yeah, and that just goes full circle, like going back into Shang. Like Wrenched has said, like Wu Shang on Twitter, he said Wu Shang is a crutch character, which, you know, I get the hatred towards the character. Sidesig is just like insanely good. However, you can nerf Sidesig all you want, which probably won't be super hard. The other SIGs still exist. And yeah, like if you're playing Wushang, you should be like using the signatures, especially like Sidesig on Spear, a lot. However, don't be discouraged if like this character gets nerfed and you do play him, because I promise you it's not going to be that bad, and he's still going to be like super viable and super good in both game modes. All right, Daylight Sarah from him. Can we get a 3-stock? Let's see if he pressures this time. I don't think he will. He might want to pick up Spike Ball. Nope. All right. Oh my, Axe there. Doing its magic as usual. Killing me in like light red now. I remember when that move used to like not kill. And then I guess they did Axe some justice by doing that. I don't know. I don't know if that was a blessing or a curse. But either way. Ground pound? Oh yeah. Alright, Azul. Now this is interesting. I think a character like Zol, I don't know. I would say Shang can do pretty good into this type of character. He's not like anti-cannon or anti-axe built really, but he definitely, I don't know. I feel like, ooh, oh wait, could I, whatever, I messed that up. But as I was saying, I feel like Shang is a character that doesn't have like a lot of bad matchups. However, I will say Shang doesn't have, or okay, he doesn't have a lot of bad matchups, but it's not like he has like a crazy amount of just insane, like, oh yeah, he's gonna absolutely beat X characters, or like he beats like half the cast or something like super hard. That's better put. And this guy, like I said, I don't think Zol's that bad of a matchup, but this guy is just laying it into me with the Axe. All right, first stock, the side sig. You know what? Let's play more Spear. I personally have realized about myself that I am possibly way more of a Spear player than I ever thought. Yeah, it's interesting. He's gonna do Dare again. No, sir. Please don't. Oh. As I was saying, yeah, Spear. Been realizing I played a lot. My jump didn't come out. And I'm really like solid, I feel like, at keeping my momentum at Spear once I get it going. Here, that guy's dead. No way you're getting back. Yep. And it feels good to really like do have momentum with Spear, and it's nice because gauntlets carry the momentum you build really easily. It is like, I'd say, definitely a more momentum based weapon than Spear. I almost killed myself. Okay. Let's see, come on. Yeah. No, sir. Endlight. Oh, guys, if you play Spear and you're not like doing Endlight into like sidelight follow-ups, you should. People are just not ready for it. Sure, you'll get punished sometimes, but it is worth it. Endlight is like a freak of a move, I think. I think Endlight is very good. Oh, and he is dead. Greedy Axe player. All right, the final match, and it's against a Rayman, another character that I don't know what the general consensus on him really is. Honestly, okay, let me be real. I think I know the general consensus on Rayman, and he is like really cheesy. But I feel like just people calling X character cheese is just another way, like, kind of pushing him to the side and ignoring the fact that he has like some really solid signatures, especially Axe D-Sig probably being the main one. I mean, that thing is insanely fast. Might be one of the best Axe signatures in the game. However, this is a video about Shang, and I think I already said a little bit of what I think about Shang, but I think what other people think about him. I don't think he's viewed as like underrated. That was interesting. However, I think that people aren't willing to just put in the time because maybe they've invested time in like Bryn. Maybe they think Bryn's easier, like Hattori's easier. They're like a career Hattori player mainly, you know. That's a possibility that they just have their established mains as always, because both those characters, Bryn and Hattori, are like older. Even Nash, right, is an older character, and Wu Shang is relatively newer when talking about the rest of those. All right, come on, end lights, let's go. Oh yeah, also forgot to even mention this. If you didn't watch the Brawlhalla 2v2 Summer Championship, I ended up winning that with my teammate Cody Travis. We've been playing a few tournaments now, and you know, we ended second, and now a first. We didn't end up having to face Boomy Sandstorm, which to me, like from a competitor standpoint, knowing those guys have been the best for so long, it does feel a little weird not beating them to win a tournament. And you know, dare I say, not as rewarding to an extent. However, you know, a win's a win, and it's big nonetheless. Like, it shouldn't be minimized, of course. And yeah, I used Shang the whole time. Cody used Barraza, of course. And in grand finals, I would say, is where I really like popped off. Even winners finals, some, but grand finals, I think, is like probably some of the best Shang gameplay I've had in a while. And it's at like the highest level too. So if you're like curious of how to play Shang, at least in 2s, 1v1s as well, you can watch Combo Breaker online when I played Sandstorm. So yeah, you can watch Summer Championship 2v2 grands, or you can watch Combo Breaker 1v1s. Just depends, you know, what game mode you really want to learn. But yeah, I recommend both. So that was Wu Shang, or the Rano Wu Shang crossover. Now, like I said, I don't think you'll ever meet a frog deadlier than this one. Insane character. I recommend that if you're a Spear or Gauntlet player, you give it a try. But I understand, especially if you're a Gauntlet player, like, you don't want to play him because there are so many good Gauntlet characters. Right now, though, I think when it comes to Spear, I just think Wu Shang's the best Spear in the game, easily. You have your Bryn. Hattori's always great, but, you know, Ada's there. Just Shang. Shang is the key. Shang is what you're missing. Also, stances. Don't use anything but strength, if I'm being real. You're not going to lose anything. Strength is the way to go. So use it. Alright, guys. That's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. See ya.